Spiritual gangsters, what it do, y'all? What's going on? I don't know, my throat has been killing me lately. I've been hella like ronca. I don't know how to say that in English. It's just my voice hasn't been right. It just sounds like, and I'm gonna be real, like my energy has not been at 100 like it normally is. I don't know what's going on in the air. But we cancel and rebuke in the mighty name of Jesus, okay? I'm hearing if you don't recognize it, don't claim it. Okay? I don't know what that's about. But I'm going to make this one short, okay? I'm going to just pull from the extra deck, see what's in the energy. Yeah. What's going on, Spirit? What do we need to know? What do they need to know right now? What? I'm hearing emotional, LGBTQIA. The sun is out, y'all. It was so warm yesterday. The day felt so nice. We got spell work, black magic, curse, hex in reverse. Again. When I opened the deck, Cancer was on the bottom of the deck. And right now, I just keep shuffling, and here it is again. Celestial, extraterrestrial, otherworldly. This is not going to be for everyone. There is somebody that is LGBTQIA, and I feel like they don't share that with the world. There is somebody that is gay, lesbian, whatever, right? Their preferences. But what is that noise? Okay. But yeah, so someone is, and I feel like you know. And I feel like this person tried to hex you, curse you, or something in that way so you wouldn't say anything, so you wouldn't out them. I just heard, so you wouldn't out them. Extraterrestrial, right? Otherworldly. And then on the bottom we have peace, harmony, and calm. I don't think, well, yeah, you're not that kind of person. You're like, bro, I know you're what you are. Like, I don't give a shit. But I feel like this person is so worried that you're gonna bust them out. I'm hearing, yeah, they're scared. I'm getting like really anxious. But you know what? I'm gonna be real. I feel like this person, I don't think it's so much that you're gonna like bust them out and say like, oh yeah, do you know such and such? Yeah, he's this, she's that, right? No, I feel like what they're tripping off of is like their peers finding out, like their friends, their family. Like even if it doesn't come out of your mouth. But maybe this person was trying to do spell work so they can make sure it doesn't come out of your mouth. What else, Spirit? What else is going on here? What's happening with this? What's this? We got role model on the bottom. Maybe you're being seen as like a great parent, a great role model, right? Or maybe you are a great role model to your children. If you have children, or you're a great parent, you're a great role model to your kids. What else is going on? What's up with these parents? What's these parents? Thank you. Cool guy, main male, attractive, authoritative. I don't know. Y'all be knowing when this one comes out. I don't trust him. What else we got, Spirit? What's up? What's good? What's up with these parents? Who are these parents? This is going under LGBTQIA. Maybe that person shows up like this, right? Like a cool guy, like a main male, attractive, authoritative. Like this is somebody who walks among people like they got it all together when they don't. This is somebody that if you look at them, you're like, oh yeah, they're normal, when they're really fucking not. They're really not. Look, we got the masculine. It says stability, authority, king, emperor, energy in reverse. And it's going under spell work in reverse. This is somebody manipulative, a liar, a tyrant, a bully. I'm hearing a jerk. This is a jerk. This person's a jerk. Obnoxious. This is like a very, I'm getting like somebody that abused their authority, right? This is somebody that is like, how do I explain this? When I hear the word obnoxious, I get like somebody that is like, oh, well, my God, this is giving narcissist already. This is somebody that's like, oh, well, I did that because you made me do that. This is giving like, if you do something right and they're like, oh, well, because you did that, that's the reason why I went ahead and did that to you. Like, this is somebody that does not take ownership of anything. Accountability. Thank you, Spirit. Does not take accountability. This is somebody that you can be like, bro, I know you're fucking doing spell work on me. I know you are. And this person's like, nah, what you, like, no? And if I would do spell work, I mean, I would do it because remember that you did that one thing? Yeah, so then that's the reason why, like that. Gemini. Spiritual rank. And mind games, manipulation, trickery, and confusion. Okay. Ooh, behind my ear started to itch hella bad. There's a Gemini who is very jealous of your spiritual rank. There's a Gemini that also knows that you're otherworldly, that you're like a celestial, extraterrestrial starseed, okay? This mind game, manipulation, trickery, and confusion, it's going under LGBTQIA and cool guy. So you see what I'm saying? Every time he comes out, I don't trust it. Like, immediately. This is how this person had you. This person was like, this could be like an ex. Like, this person was like playing mind games with you. Like, oh yeah, no, I'm a cool guy. Yeah, I got it all together. Yeah, I'm attractive. I'm fine as hell. And I'm, you know, normal. I got it all together, when they fucking don't. They don't got it all together. And then not only that, they're gay or, you know, whatever their preference is. And I'm not saying that they don't got it all together because they're choosing, you know, to love the same sex. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, I feel like this person is mentally unstable, period. Regardless of what their preference is. That's what I'm trying to say. But for whatever reason, this person does not want to be outed, like, at all. There is a Gemini, though, that is, hold on. I don't know, because I'm getting like, there's a Gemini that knows, wow, expose, bear, and reveal came out. And that's going under the spell work in reverse and main masculine in reverse. Oh, I just got massive ass goosebumps, y'all. Look. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. But yeah, I just got massive ass goosebumps. And I got a sweater on. I'm literally sitting right in front. The sun is like hitting me. And I got my coffee. There's a Gemini that knows that you're otherworldly, that you have like this spiritual rank, right? I don't know why I'm getting this. With this parent card, it could be that this Gemini is discovering just how much, maybe? And that it comes from your parents, it comes from your bloodline. Promiscuity, lust, sidewalk gang. That's what I was going to say, too. Another thing I was going to say was, we got fortune on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this Gemini could have been running their mouth. They could have been saying things. Because with this mind game card, manipulation, trickery, and confusion, maybe this Gemini was like out here walking around talking about how the collective, right, is promiscuous, lustful gang, sidewalk gang, whatever. You know what I'm saying? When you're otherworldly and you got like a very you have a spiritual ranking, right? You have authority in the spirit realm. And I feel like this is like a lineage. I don't know why I'm getting lineage. Like this parent card is giving me lineage. Like, I'm going to be all the way real, y'all. Like, some of y'all might not even know who your actual parents are. So if you don't know just how truly powerful you are, because look, we had celestial, extraterrestrial, otherworldly parents. And underneath parents is spiritual rank. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like some of you might not even know just how powerful you are and where it comes from. And it probably, more than likely, comes from parentals that you don't know are your parentals. Okay? And I feel like all this magic that they were doing, if like, for example, this cool guy and this Gemini were in cahoots together or separate, however it was, whatever they were doing, if they were both doing magic together or magic separate, I feel like it's been exposed. It's been exposed. And the reason why I say also that this Gemini was out here running their mouth, because it's exposed. And then the lustful card, right? So this masculine in reverse could definitely be a parental as well. This could be a dad. This could be a mom. Remember, it's just energy. You got to put the energies where they go. But it could definitely be a mom or a dad that are exposed for the lies that they told about you. Because now people are seeing that you are very spiritual, actually. That you're the total opposite of what they've been saying that you are. Commitments, contracts, agreements. Group, association, cult, or coven. Transformation, rebirth, upgrade. That's the reason why this fucking spell work didn't hit you. Because we've been picking that up, right, in the past couple of readings. Like, you have ascended so far high up Again, you carry a spiritual rank. You know, who's putting spell work, black magic on somebody that has a very high spiritual rank, that is respected in the spirit realm? Like, it doesn't even make any fucking sense. This person who's LGBTQ, this cool guy, they could have been manipulated by a cult or a coven or like a friend group. For some of you, for the ones that this is resonating, this cool guy could be getting like blackmailed. Thank you, Spirit. I was going to say threatened, but no, it's blackmailed. They're getting blackmailed. Maybe there's pictures, right? Maybe there's videos. Maybe there's some type of proof that shows that this person is LGBTQIA and they're like fucking flipping out. And the ones who are like blackmailing this cool guy is this cult, this coven. Because that's what they like to do, right? They like to manipulate, they like to trick, they like to lie, they like to cheat, they like to steal. Like, that's what they do. They're very low vibing, right? Like, this is the total opposite, right? This is them, and this is you. And I feel like that transition card is going under exposure. So you're exposing anything. You're exposing everything. So this is, they didn't want you to expose anything. And this is what I was going to say, but you're exposing it without doing nothing. Divine creator, supreme being. Yeah, this is going under lustful gang. That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody was really out here saying that you were hoeing and throwing. Okay, busting it wide open out here in these streets. Wow. Who are the... Intuition, insight, fortune telling, divination. Role model again. Let's get the last row. I just saw beauty spells. I'm hearing this is a grandmother. This is a grandmother? I don't know. Maybe you grew up with your grandma, right? And your grandma was a piece of work. Okay. I just saw Taurus, Aries in reverse, regret, alpha, leader. We got regret, remorse, guilt. And then we had alpha, leader, assertive, dominant. And then Aries in reverse is selfish and quick-tempered, impulsive, and in fourth and daredevil. And a daredevil. It was in reverse though. I'm gonna be real. What I get that's going on, you have an ex, okay, that either left you or you left them, however it was that it ended, but it ended. But this person decided to go and get help from a coven, or joined a coven, or always was part of the coven. I don't know. But you left, you ascended, right? You didn't take this person back, you didn't go back. You moved up. And so all they had to do, what they decided to do, was spell work. I'm hearing so you can fall into a trap. But you didn't fall into the trap. Maybe some type of contracts or agreement that they wanted you to sign, and you were like, nah, I'm cool. I ain't signing that. You know another thing I'm getting? I'm hearing like this, but this karmic contract is over. So maybe that's a thing too, right? Where they know that this karmic contract is over. So they're trying like with tooth and nail to make sure that you stay. They want to hang on to you. What is this? But yeah, but this is what I'm saying. We've been picking it up. That's another reason too why I took a little break to see if the energy shifts. But no, we're still in the same one. I feel like this is, the energy won't shift until this comes, like this is clear. We have knowledge, self-doubt, envy, and insecurity. This Gemini could be feeling like that. Insecure, envious. This Gemini is the one that's out here holding. This is projection. This is projection. This is fucking projection, bro. This Gemini is projecting basically every single little thing that they are onto you. Not only that, they're saying that you are what they are, basically lustful, that you're out here promiscuous, that you're out here hoeing and throwing, right? That you are envious of them because you're doubtful of yourself, because you don't love yourself, because you're insecure. And that they are the celestial being, divine, creator, blah, blah, blah. Is that what it says? Supreme being, divine creator, deity. That this is what they are, right? And this is what you are. That's what they're saying. And it's not that. That's why I said this Gemini could be very jealous. Envy's on that card of your spiritual rank. Okay? Of your spiritual rank. I'm hearing they got rid of these parents. Shut up. Look at what's on the bottom of the deck. I just said they got rid of these parents. That was on the bottom of the deck. Okay. For some of you, your parents could have passed away due to some type of manipulations here that were done, okay, with this guy. Because this is going to be all in the same row. Parents, spiritual rank, contract, commitment, obligations, agreement, and diabolical, nefarious, demonic bondage, okay? I feel like these parents were taken out of here with something like this, okay? And this Gemini could very much be involved in that. I also feel like this Gemini did not know just how much spiritual you were, or just the kind of spiritual power that you carry, or the energy, or whatever it is. But they really had no fucking clue. Like, I'm hearing like you're the head honcho. You were the head honcho. And this person probably thought that you were the one that just came in to mop the floors that night. When no, you own the whole company. That's the vibe. Okay. And I also feel that because you carry this spiritual rank, that's why maybe some truth about some type of documents is coming out. You hear my voice, how it like just started to crack? Yeah. You could be finding out about some paperwork that was manipulated, or that was a lie, or something that was done. For some of you, wow, I really want to cry. I really want to cry. For some of you, you could be finding out who your real parents are. I'm so serious. For some of you, I'm hearing it. Like, for some of you, you're like, nah, yeah. Unfortunately, this is my mom. Unfortunately, this is my dad. They're not. They're really not. They're not. I'm hearing, no, they're not. They're fake and they're phony. Fake and phony. Yeah, look, with exposure, bear, reveal, and then we have rebirth, upgrade, and then knowledge. Like, yeah, that's why I said you unknowingly expose this about them. You exposed everything. Maybe by you just not being around these people, it like I'm hearing tower. Yeah. So like the moment that you left these people or they left you, however it was, right? But the thing is that you're not with these people anymore, whoever these motherfuckers are. You're not with them anymore. You decided to answer the call and start your journey, right? Start your path. And because you decided to do that, right? You gained knowledge about things. You gained wisdom, right? Your intuition got better. Your discernment got better. So you focused on that, and that alone right there exposed all these people. Because I honestly feel that if you wouldn't have, like, this would have been right up. Because it would have worked. It would have worked. What happened to these parents? What's up with these parents? Sickness, disease, infectious. Ugh. They could have been poisoned. I heard the word poison. And then I was hearing killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly. So yeah, they were poisoned, and whatever they gave them, it wasn't gonna be like they took the poison today and they were dead tomorrow. No. It was like slowly creeping up. Oh my God, I'm getting a lot, you guys. And I don't want to cry. I want to cry. So yes, they were poisoned, and it was like slowly taking them down from the inside out, I'm hearing. Contracts. I'm asking about this contract. It says unconditional love just flipped over with a bunch of them, but unconditional love. Whoa. Alluring light team spiritual guides. So again, this is what I'm getting. Like, you unknowingly exposed everything. Just by being you, by staying on your mission, by staying together with your team. Maybe these people are seeing, right? Oh shit. All the fucking spell work and all the attack that we sent collective didn't work. Cause she still looks good. Cause he still looks good out here in these fucking streets. Oh no, now we're fucked. Yeah, you're fucked. Maybe next time you'll leave collective the fuck alone. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? Wow, copycat candle magic. Okay? Copycat candle magic, law, authority, court, legal. There goes that Aries again. For some of you, I must be so fucking real. There could have been somebody that could have gone, did some spell work, right? Because we got candle magic here, right? So they did some spell work, and they went and did some type of, this is the truth, y'all. Like, I'm getting massive ass goosebumps. I kid you not. Like, I hope y'all can see that. I don't know. I got a sweater on. So there's a copycat, right, that went to, like, the court system and said, yeah, my name is Collective. That's me. Absolutely. Yes, that's me. Because the illusion card flew out and I put it back in. So they did some spell work to create some type of illusion that they were the person they were claiming to be when they weren't. And this could also be exposed now, too. Somebody could very much be like, hold up. If you're saying you're this person, how come such and such and such? Oh, wait. And also, how come such and such and such? Like that. Like somebody's like paying attention to like the holes in the story, to like the holes on this contract. Bro, I can't. I'm telling you, look, we got friend, ally, confidant, and spiritual gifts. Okay? And we got Libra and Leo. Balance, exposure. Balance and exposure, y'all. While you're out here guarded, you're safe, you're protected. You've been protected from all this shit. Because I feel like what's happening is like these two energies, this cool guy and this Gemini. Let's see who the fuck. Hold on. I got the tarot here. Let's just see real quick. Wow. I split it at the 5 of Swords already. Whoever this cool guy is and this Gemini, like they're both worried. But they're worried like for two different things, like two separate things. I don't know if they're connected or not, because I mean, we do have a coven as well, right? 7 of Pentacles fell in reverse. Yeah, I'm hearing nobody can manifest, nobody can plant things, nobody can ask things, they can't do nothing. Or maybe they didn't want you to have this. Okay. Because you see how he's like already just grabbing the fruit. Normally the 7 of Pentacles talks about that, right? About planting the seeds and watching them grow, right? Well, not literally, but you know what I'm saying? Like planting the seeds and letting them grow, watering them, taking care of it. Like basically this right here, right? They didn't want that to happen. They didn't want that to happen because if it did happen, like you would be receiving everything. But it did happen, and that's why you're getting communication. What's that on that? The 9 of Cups. Yeah, I told you, you probably asked for the truth to come out. With the 7 of Pentacles, you were probably asking for the truth to come out. I'm hearing, yeah, no matter how painful, period. I just fucking told you the Tower. I said it. These energies are having a Tower. And they're all stressing out because I honestly feel that their fucking Tower is different. The Gemini's Tower is totally different, but they're all going through it. Period. And that's a fact. And I'm gonna be real. This masculine in reverse Emperor energy, who could very much be a parental, if they took your actual parental out, I feel like they're the ones who are sick now. They're gonna be the ones sick. We got the Knight of Swords right behind that. More fast communication. Because the wheel is in your favor. The wheel has shifted. You're on top of that wheel now. So since you're on top of that wheel, it's time for shit to be balanced, right? It's time for shit to get balanced out and to get exposed. All right, let's see real quick. What's his parent, Spirit? Hold on, y'all. Who's this parent? You about to find out. We got the 2 of Swords in reverse. You about to find out. You are about to find out. Yep. And we got the Three of Cups. Y'all, I keep getting massive ass goosebumps, dude. Oof. That's the truth. You about to find out. I'm gonna be real. That's confirmation, dude. I don't know what else could be confirmation than that. Like, I feel so much goosebumps go up and down my spine. Like, I'm gonna be real. And that was confirmation. I just heard a chicken. I heard it again. You're about to find out. And yes, you are going to be celebrating something here. But I feel like it's a bittersweet situation. Because you might cry or get emotional to find out the actual truth. Bro, I keep hearing that chicken. Who's this parent? Can I get another one for this parent, please? We got the Four of Cups in reverse, the Emperor, and the Queen of Cups. I'm going to be so fucking for real, y'all. And I'm getting goosebumps again. I feel like these are your actual parents. Okay? These are your actual parents. You had a good daddy and a good mommy. Yeah, I want to cry. I want to cry so bad. Like, yeah. I feel like these are your parents. Maybe you were told, right, by the ones that were raised you that your parents didn't want you, right? You were rejected by your parents. Your parents hated you. Your parents did never give a fuck about you, right? Or if you were just raised with your mom, she would always tell you that about your dad, because we do have the Emperor in reverse over there, but here he's right up, right? And so the one here in reverse, it could be a mom, it could be a dad, right? I always say, it's just a parental period. So that parental in reverse could have been like, oh yeah, that parental that's missing. Yeah, they're missing because they didn't give a fuck about you. They're missing because they didn't want you. They rejected you. They didn't give a shit about you. And you're about to find out, bro. You are about to find out that that was a fucking lie. You're about to find out that your parents, your mom, bro, your mom was, oh my God, I want to cry. You're about to find out that your mom loved you so fucking much. That unconditional love card that we saw. Oh. And I think she's holding a baby in that card. Can I see? Can I see? Yep, look, she's holding a baby in that card. Your mom gave you unconditional love. There was never a moment that she wasn't hugging all up on you, kissing all up on you. And I feel like your dad was the exact same way. I'm hearing your dad was tough but fair. Right? So this is like a good balance, right? Because mom gives like the unconditional love. The Queen of Cups gives the unconditional love, right? The Queen of Cups is a sweetheart, the one that goes above and beyond for motherfuckers. That sometimes people even take advantage of the Queen of Cups, right? Because she just gives unconditional love, period. She doesn't have boundaries, I'm hearing. She doesn't tell you, like, okay, I'll love you, but in order for me to love you, you have to blah, 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 blah. No. Her love was unconditional. It was free, I'm hearing. And so your dad was like the total opposite. I'm not saying he was cold and harsh, right? No. But your dad had a more... So mom took care. Oh, okay. Wow, dude, this is beautiful. Remember that under these parents, we had spiritual rank, right? So, maybe that's what your dad tried to give you, right? Your mom was supposed to teach you to give unconditional love. Maybe you're an earth angel. You're a spiritual baby. Okay, you're a spiritual baby. And both of your parents, they were your parents because they both had to give you something. They both had to show you something. Mom had to show you the unconditional love. The Queen of Cups, right? Had to show you the unconditional love. But I feel like with this Emperor, Dad, right, was the one supposed to show you like, hey, 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 yeah, we give unconditional love, right? But always remember your discernment. Always remember that not everybody requires your attention. Not everything requires your attention. Not everything this, not everything that, right? So it was like a good balance with, again, Leo and Libra. It was a really good balance. But unfortunately, something happened to these parents, dude. Wow. We got the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And all these 4 cards clarified parents. The 2 of Swords in reverse, the 4 of Cups in reverse, Emperor, and the Queen of Cups. Who's this Gemini? Who's this Gemini? I really get that. I really get that, dude. And I'm getting goosebumps again. Confirmation. Like, I'm really getting, like, whoever this is. Whoever the fuck this is. Okay? Whoever the fuck this is. Could have always been the one to be like, no, your mom doesn't love you. She fucking hates you. She abandoned you out in the street and I picked you up. You should thank me. You should be thanking me. Because thanks to me, blah, blah, blah. And maybe you grew up thinking that. Right? I very much get that. Like, whoever you grew up with, those are not your fucking... They're not your family. That's all I'm hearing. They're not your family. They're just not. You want to believe it or not, that's on y'all. But they're not your family. Who's this Gemini, Spirit? Page of Pentacles. Who's this Gemini? Oh, okay. This Gemini could be scared of you because of your spiritual rank. Because the Emperor, this masculine card came out first in reverse, right? And then the Gemini right up. And then we had that spiritual rank. So I feel like this Gemini is scared of you. Because again, they had no idea of your fucking spiritual rank. They didn't know it. And they know now. They also have clarity. So I feel like a lot of energies here are getting clarity, including you. But I feel like whoever this Gemini is, they're getting clarity about you. And they're fucking scared. So, like I said, this could very much be a parental where they might want to come in, right? They're still in reverse, y'all. They are still in reverse. But this Gemini would want to come right up, right? To be like, oh, well, you know, I'm your mom. I'm your dad. Nah, 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 nah. But it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. They're still the same because right after Gemini, we had promiscuous. Right? Yeah. Who's this Gemini, Spirit? Five of Pentacles. That Gemini, Five of Pentacles, I'm telling you. Maybe this is a parental who, like, every time they did you dirty, right, they could always come back. They knew that they would always come back. Because you give unconditional love. Bro, the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands. I feel like you're already expecting this communication. You're like, cool, I already know everything about everybody. Just give me the facts. You know what I'm saying? Give me the receipts. I'm also getting with this High Priestess and this Eight of Wands, like, there is somebody in the justice system or the legal system, whatever you want to call it, that has had like like an inner knowing, right? There, maybe this is the divine, like, giving them a little nudge. I feel like somebody is getting like an inner knowing of, like, how do I explain it? Like, you know, when your intuition is telling you, like, nah, don't go in there. And you're like, why don't I want to go in there? There's nothing wrong. Why shouldn't I go in there? But something inside of you is telling you not to go in there. So you don't, right? You pay attention to it. I feel like that's what's happening to somebody that is in the court system or something legal. And they're having a nudge. I'm telling you, it's that person that, like, found out, right? And they're like, wait a minute. That copycat said this and this and this. But when they said that, it didn't sit right with me. Why? Let me check this out real quick. And they find out hella shit. That's what I'm getting. And this is leaving people, yeah. Can I get one more for Gemini? The devil flew out in reverse. I'm going to be real. I put it back. We got the Four of Wands. I'm hearing there's an exposure about a marriage. There's an exposure about a marriage. Or someone's finding out that they're not married to the high priestess. Somebody lied and said that they were the high priestess when they weren't. Ouch. I don't know. There's some information about, like, a fake marriage or a fake union. Something with this Gemini. Oh. Or this Gemini could have been, like, telling your past person. Right? Because they are your parents. So definitely they've met your people, right? The people you've dated. So maybe, okay, so maybe somebody, maybe this Gemini told your past person, like, oh, I'm a high priestess. I do this and I do that. This is not giving me the high priestess for real, y'all. And now my stomach is hurting. My stomach is really fucking hurting. This is not a high priestess. She's not. Okay? And there is communication that is about to go down regarding a marriage. Okay? So maybe this person, this Gemini told your past person that you were not the high priestess that they were. And they convinced this person, right, with communication, they convinced this person to let go of this marriage. And now this is why this person is in the Five of Pentacles. Because they did have a wonderful marriage. They did. And maybe they're not anymore. Who's this Emperor in reverse? The Star in reverse. The Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles. What? Justice. This Emperor, they manipulated you. They tried to dim your light. Star in reverse, right? They didn't want you to shine. They didn't want you to be out in the light. They didn't want people to love you. They didn't want nobody to come and offer you this cup of love. I feel like whoever this cool guy is, that's that ex. And they did offer you a cup of love, but it was only because they wanted to be this King of Pentacles. We did see Fortune, right, in the extra deck. Bro, this is a hot mess. There's, like, fake marriages, fake paperwork, parents being outed, right? Motherfuckers being outed from the closet. And I feel like this whole ass mess has to do something with the legal system. There's some documents that were done in the legal system for something, and it's always money, y'all. It's always money. So I feel like this person pretended that they wanted to be with you because they wanted to be this King of Pentacles. They didn't see you as the star. They didn't see you this way. I'm hearing this was triggering for them because you are the star. So this was triggering for them. So anytime, right, at any point in time where you were together with this, your past person, that it seemed that your star was shining bright, your light was shining bright. Like, for example, right, if you stop taking care of yourself, you stop doing your hair, you stop doing your makeup, you stop doing whatever, and then out of nowhere you were like, you know what? I'm about to get myself out of this funk. I'm about to get up, take a shower, get dressed. I don't give a fuck if I'm just going to sit on the couch all day. I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to look good while sitting on the fucking couch. And that shit would irritate this person. Because with that spell work in reverse, I feel like they were already doing spell work when you were together with them. And now that shit is not working because you separated yourself, you've healed, and you moved on. You moved timelines, I'm hearing. 555, you made the change. You made the necessary changes. And so because of that, like, this person didn't want to recognize what they were seeing. But they would always tell you that they loved you, this, that, and the other. Or breadcrumbed you, right? Loved bombed you. But it was just so they can be like this King of Pentacles. And that's why the justice is here. You're getting justice for this. Because this person lied to you. This person lied to you and told you that they loved you when they didn't give a flying fuck. They really didn't. They didn't care. They did not care. Who's this cool guy? I'm hearing that this person, this cool guy, preferred the lustful person. They chose them over you. The 5 of Wands. And now they're fighting about it. They're arguing about it. Like, they prefer this over this. You see how he's like waving at her? Maybe whoever this lustful energy is, right, was like flirting with your person, or like dressing provocatively, or doing like, I don't know, I'm getting like sexual things to like get your person to look their way. So cool guy, 5 of Wands. You said if this and this and this, right, this would happen. That's what I'm getting. What's this cool guy? The Hierophant, the 3 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. Yep. Yep. New contracts, new commitments, new opportunities, God, a connection. The 3 of Wands, right? Your manifestations coming in, your wishes coming true, all because you walked away from this fucking cool guy. Yeah, 9 of Wands. And now they're like stressed out, burdened, worried. Like they don't know what to do. I'm hearing they're having a hard time figuring it out. That's what I just heard. Figuring out what? How you escaped. Yeah, the 3 of Cups. Yeah. That's what they're trying to figure out. Why the fuck are you so damn happy when you weren't supposed to be happy? Why the fuck are you out here celebrating when you weren't supposed to be celebrating? Why the fuck are you out here living life, or living your best life, right? When, you know, all this spell work and this hex and this black magic, right, was supposed to, wow, and I just heard poison again. So maybe they tried to poison you. If you were sick, okay, it was due to what this past person of yours was doing. It was due to that. It was due to this past person. I'm seeing the poison card of the extra deck in my mind's eye. Like, yeah, if you were sick, However, you could have lost hella weight. You could have gained hella weight, right? You could have had a flu that lasted like a month and you're like, bitch, why the fuck am I sick? I'm hearing teeth separation. Look, we have the Two of Cups on the bottom. It could definitely be a fucking past person. And if, okay, I'm going to clarify this cult right now. But if your past person didn't join your parental, right, to attack you, they were both doing the exact same thing, separate or together, but they were both doing the same thing. For different reasons, I'm hearing. What's this code? What's this called? So we can go. I'm going to clarify that and contract and call it. What's this called? The Nine of Pentacles. They wanted your money. You see? They wanted your money. What's this called, Coven? They wanted your money. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Again, a lustful energy. Again, wanted your money. Wanted your man. Wanted your life. Who is this, bro? This lustful energy? Coven? Coven, who's this? Woo. The Nine of Swords. And the Two of Cups flew out. I'm gonna be real, y'all. This is giving like your past person being mixed in with that parental. Because we got the Nine of Swords coming out with the Two of Cups. So we got the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, and this is clarifying, what were we clarifying? The Cult Coven. If your past person is part of this coven, they were supposed to sacrifice you. They were supposed to keep you in this union, right? And shove all those swords on your back, right? Stress you out, worry you out. Because they were being pushed or being manipulated or willingly, however the fuck it happened, but by a Queen of Wands in reverse that just wanted your money. We got the Nine of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like, that's somebody lustful. Okay, that's somebody lustful. That's somebody that only worried about money. That is somebody that is, ugh. But that's what it's giving. Let's see. Who's this promiscuous left side walking? What's that? King of Wands. I'm hearing they've met their match. The Five of Cups. Y'all heard the crows? Confirmation. Yeah, they met their match. So, again, this person, this King of Wands is right up, right? But they have to be in reverse if they met their match. So, they're both in reverse. They're both in lustful energy. They're both out here hoeing and throwing and doing the most. So, again, this could definitely be that your past person teamed up with your parental to attack you. I kid you not, dude. I'm telling you, I can't lie. Look at the Ten of Swords. Okay? And now this motherfucker is crying over spilled milk because they chose a lustful energy. They chose the copycat. And now they see you like this. And it's so crazy because with the Star in reverse, right, I told you they didn't want you to shine. They didn't want you to shine your light. And you still out here doing it. They couldn't stop it. Promiscuous. They couldn't stop it. Even if they tried. Like, they tried, y'all. They really fucking tried. Because that, gluttony, excess, doing too much, something like that came out of the extra day. But it came out in reverse. So, like, they're being forced to fucking stop. We got the Six of Swords. Yeah, period. And the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, that's the truth. Because you walked away. You walked away. Look, I'm period. Look, the Ace of Swords. That is the truth. The Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, the Six of Pentacles. For some of you, your past person, right? They could low-key regret it. Low-key. With this King of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Six of Swords. I feel like maybe they're trying to move on to calmer waters. They could be trying to leave this promiscuous, lustful person, whoever that is. I'm hearing because they have clarity now. But I'm hearing it's just a little too late. What's up with these contracts, commitments, obligations? What's that? The Temperance in reverse. Page of Wands. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Wow, they were really trying to stop this from happening. But with the Page of Wands, you're getting good news about it. The Three of Swords. Maybe they were trying to say, right, like, nah, she ain't no earth angel. He ain't no earth angel. What they're saying is a lie. They're lying. I'm the real deal. They're the copycat. I'm the real high priestess. They're the high priestess in reverse. I'm this. I'm that. Like, this person ooh, I'm getting goosebumps again. This person stayed saying that they were everything you are, and that everything you are is what they were. But with this with this Page of Wands and the Three of Swords, like, you're receiving this fucking news anyways. And it's gonna be good news for you. Ooh. The crown is itching. And heartbreaking news for somebody else. Contracts, commitment. What's that? The Lovers. With the World. I'm gonna be real. I'm getting two things here. With this Page of Wands and this Three of Swords, there is someone who is going to be heartbroken that you're going to be receiving this good news. This good news could also be about a relationship because you've already closed a cycle with this other fool. And you're starting a new beginning with somebody. Or this is another way I'm looking at it. Like, this is somebody that is heartbroken, right? Because you close the cycle with them. You don't want to be in a relationship with them. No, this is, yeah, the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is new commitment for you. You're going to be receiving good news, and a part of this good news is a new relationship with someone. Well, yeah, because we're clarifying contracts, commitment, obligations, and agreements. Oh my God, look at the hair. And we did have the Hierophant come out. So it could definitely be that. Anything else here? I think that's it, y'all. Damn. What's this exposure? Let's do that one, and we're going to be out of here. What's this exposure? What's exposed, Spirit? What's exposed? Six of Wands and the Hanged Man. King of Swords. Exposed. What's this exposed, Spirit? What's exposed? They don't... Okay, I told you, right? You expose some energies without having to do anything, and that's why you're gaining a victory. While you're having a victory, there are people that are stagnant, stuck as fuck, I just heard. And we got the Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups. Maybe somebody wants to come in and take like impulsive action towards you, to come and like love bomb you, or with a fake apology. They're in reverse. The Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So somebody might want to take like impulsive action on you to say, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I'm this, I'm that. Like this is like a last attempt. Because they're exposed. Yeah, see, they want to come in as a King of Cups. Bitch, you ain't no King of Cups. Bye. It's because they're stuck. It's because they're stuck. Maybe they want to come in and say like, oh yeah, I'm not obnoxious anymore, right? I'm emotionally stable and balanced, and I'm gonna give you now what you were asking for before. But it's a lie. It's impulsive. I just keep hearing that word. It's impulsive. You know what I feel? Be careful with whoever this is, okay? And if this scares you, what I'm about to say, then that message is not for you. But what I get is like, please take me back, please, please. That kind of energy. Desperate. Thank you. I heard desperado. Like desperate. This person is desperate for you to take them back because the Tower is hitting them. They're stuck. They have no luck. Yeah, look, we have Death and Six of Pentacles in reverse. They don't want something to end. They do not want something to end. This is somebody that was a taker. Like, take. That's all I'm hearing. Take. So they're still in the same energy. They're still the same person. If this is an ex, they're still the same person. If this is that parental, they're still the same person. This is an energy that you know very well. And you know that this energy is the way they are. Right? So that's why I said, if this scares you, then this message is not for you. If it doesn't scare you, and it's because you already know exactly who the fuck this is. You know who this is. You know who this is. You know that they haven't changed. You know that they're still in fucking reverse. And maybe that's why you're already gaining this victory here. Okay? And you're moving on like, you're like, bro, no. I know who you are. Like, no, I'm not trying to get back together with you. I feel like this person can even, like, fight you. We got the Knight of Cups. This is, I feel, another reason why this person wants to rush in. Because they know that you might have love on the way. We didn't pick that up, right? We low-key picked it up with the Lovers and the World. Right? A fresh start. A new start in romance. With this Knight of Cups coming in. Yeah, I'm hearing planner. Whoever this is that is the Knight of Cups that is coming in to love up on you. They're planning their entrance. I'm hearing. Yeah, look, the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're planning. Or they have planned. Or maybe they've gone over it in their mind and they're like, you know what, let's just go. Let's just go. One more, please. Last one. What's this exposed? Maybe that's going to also be exposed to you. This person that actually loves you, right? Somebody that really wants to come in and love you the way you're meant to be loved. right? The way you deserve, I'm hearing. Wow, this King of Swords keeps wanting to come out, and I keep seeing him. I heard the word strategic. Can I get one more for exposure, Bear? And I told you, like, this exposure card is, like, on so many different levels. You're about to find out about these energies. You're about to find out about who loves you. You're about to find out about some paperwork documents that were lies. We got the Knight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Like, yeah, it's taken a while. Well, yeah, because this is going under the Knight of Swords in reverse, right? And then the Knight of Pentacles right up. So, yeah, somebody was maybe doing some type of shit so you wouldn't receive this news, or you wouldn't receive the delay. Thank you, Spirit, so they can delay this message. Or maybe delay this Knight of Cups. They wanted to delay this Knight of Cups to come in and, yeah, look, the Magician in reverse. They were doing magic to delay. Now I'm getting something else with these two. What they were trying to do was delay the message from this from this Page of Cups to come in and offer you. They were trying to dead it in reverse, death in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They were trying to stop it, to not make it possible for it to happen, because they didn't want you to be in a connection with somebody else, because this could have been, or this is going to be, an equal give and take. I'm hearing an equal partnership. 111 on the time. It's going to be an equal partnership. And that is going to be a victory for you, and it's going to leave them even more stuck. Because this person couldn't do, I'm hearing they didn't treat you right. They didn't treat you right. They didn't treat you the way they were supposed to be treated. You were a gift to this person, and they played in your face. With that Temperance in reverse, they played in your face. And that Star in reverse, they played in your face. And they picked a fucking lustful energy over you. And now, since apparently we do got a lot of manipulation, right, with the energies and stuff like that, so they definitely know that you got somebody on the way. And they tried to delay this communication so they can come in and love bomb the shit out of you and breadcrumb you so you can take them back. But you said no. And this person, I feel like I'm hearing the word unhinged, so this person's not right. So you said no, and they might want to start fighting with you or yelling at you or whatever the case. Don't even engage. Do not even engage. Don't give this person the satisfaction. Don't. 12:34 on the time. Yeah, because this person manipulated shit so that way you wouldn't get this information. And we got strength on the bottom of the deck. You stayed strong. So, therefore, it's coming. Yeah, the Two of Wands. Didn't I just say a planner? This person that's coming in, this Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're a planner. They've been planning. I'm hearing, shorty, I got plans for you. I think I channeled that song before. If there's a question of my love, you got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. If there's a question of my heart, you got it. I think it's an Usher song. And look what we got on the bottom of the deck. The Sun. Period. The sun is coming out for you, collective. The sun is coming out and exposing whoever the fuck these bitches are. And you ain't got to worry about nothing, because Spirit got it. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You did all this unknowingly. You had no clue. And with this card coming out, I feel like that's the reason why it came out, because you're literally about to find out. You're probably going to be like, oh, yup. Oh, you too? I knew that. But I feel like with other ones, you might just be a little bit surprised, okay? And remember, I haven't even talked and I already got goosebumps. Whatever this news is about the parentals, for the ones that resonated with the parental situation, it is going to make you sad. Because I swear to God, I felt... Let me actually... Hold on. I didn't clarify the sickness one. And I put all of them back already. Fuck. Spirit, can I get some for this sickness, disease, infectious? What is that? Sickness, disease, infectious. What's that? The Queen of Swords in reverse. Sickness, infectious, disease. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Sickness, disease, infectious. Page of Swords and the Magician. Hold up. Who's this Queen of Swords? Who's this Queen of Swords? Wow. Can I get one more? Who's this Queen of Swords? Okay. Okay. This Queen of Swords is that parental. It could be that Gemini, that parent, right? That parental. It could very much be that. So for sickness, we have the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords is a liar, is a bully, is, I'm hearing disrespectful, is mean, cruel. She's obnoxious as well, I'm hearing. But you healed from whatever fucking attacks this Queen of Swords was doing to you. Okay? So this is what I'm saying. You healed from this. So that's why I said, right? You could have been sick, but you healed from that. Remember I told you, right? You could have been like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of being in PJs all fucking day. I'm going to get in that shower, do my hair, do my makeup, right? Look fresh as fuck. This person could be spying on you. If you are putting your powers to use, right, your spiritual, because spiritual rank came out again. I'm going to tell you right now, but spiritual rank came out again. So you could definitely, we saw divination and otherworldly. So you could definitely be doing something online or however that has to do with your journey, that has to do with your gifts, okay? And this person is watching. This person is, I'm hearing this person sees your channel. Fuck. This person sees your channel. Okay. We got the Page of Pentacles. Okay. The page could talk about delayed communication or some type of communication about some money. So I feel like whoever this Queen of Swords is, okay? Whoever this Queen of Swords is, I feel like they want to come up to you, or they might want to come up to you and offer you something. Right? And say like, oh yeah, well, it's because something happened to your mom and I totally forgot to give you this money, right? And they give you $5,000 out of like $80,000, let's just say. Yeah. But I feel like you won't accept that. You're going to say no because you're waiting on your wish fulfillment, like you're about to get wish fulfillment, so you're trusting God. You know that this is not from God. That's what I'm getting. You know that this is not from the divine. Whatever's coming in from this person, regardless if you have proof, like concrete proof, receipts, that this person is a fucking obnoxious little bitch, regardless if you have proof of it or not, it's not feeling right. Again, like I said, right, when you have that intuition that you're like, I don't want to go in there. I don't know why though, but I'm not going to do it. So that's basically what this is giving. Okay. I also feel like whatever they tried to delay communication that was trying to be delayed, there was a lot of delayed communication. That's probably why this shit took forever. Because of all the spell work they were doing. They were like really doing heavy fucking spell work. For you not to get love, for you not to get this money, for you not to find out the truth about your parentals, for you not to do shit, for you at the end of the day to be like this. And just eventually, I channeled this in a couple of readings back. Like this was feeling like history repeating itself. Like this Queen of Swords could have been the one that did that to your parentals, right? And so you ended up with this fucking Queen of Swords in reverse some way, somehow, and they started to do that to you. Right? It was history repeating itself, and it's all out of jealousy. Why? Because you are alluring, electric, attractive, enticing. You're an alpha, a leader, assertive, and dominant. That's why. This is a very jealous person. This is a very jealous mother, I just heard. This is a very jealous mother who now wants to fucking run. Okay? Why? Because you have a very high spiritual rank, right? You cannot be bought. You cannot be... It says corruption, bribe, coercion in reverse. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you cannot be bought. You can't be bribed. Right? You can't be played with. And this is why we also had caution, warning, danger in reverse. This person is no longer allowed in your energy. They are being like stopped permanently on their tracks. Like they can no longer fuck with you. Congratulations. They are being permanently removed. You do not have to be cautious of this person anymore. You don't have to be worried like, oh, I don't want to do that because I know that the Queen of Swords, right? If it's that Gemini, that parental, you're like, no, because every time I have something new, I know she sabotages it. That's why she's like looking to see if I have something new, right, to see. And then that way she can ruin it for me. Or she's just fucking seeing. Right? If she found a channel that you got that has your spiritual work in it, she found it, and she knows that you're magic and that you have a fucking spiritual rank like no other. And she's fucking scared. Okay? She's scared. She's terrified. I'm hearing because of all the lies that they told. Okay? We have optimism, hope, wish, promise. This was you. You're like, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pray. And I'm going to heal, and I'm going to get back on track, and I'm good. Spirit got me. And that's all you did. You planted your seeds, and now you're about to get wish fulfillment because you stayed optimistic. You stayed hopeful. You stayed in that energy. Okay? You healed. You recovered. You were mending from all this stupid ass shit that they were doing. In reverse, yeah, you healed yourself. You patched yourself up. So that's why I said you went from this to this. Okay? That's how you did it. This is what you did. Congratulations, okay? Because this shit ain't easy. Especially, like I said, if you were, again, losing too much weight, gaining too much weight, teeth separation, like I heard, losing your hair. I'm getting losing your hair. Feeling sick, like feeling nauseous, something like that. You fixed all that. You did it. Okay, and that's why this motherfucker now want to run. Because they scared, y'all. They for real scared. Alright, y'all, that's going to be your reading. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, adios.